The 21st century Apostolic Church is faced with the daunting task of spreading the gospel at an unprecedented rate. The soon return of Christ has sounded an alarm that requires the churches to take immediate action to respond to the current crisis. We have gathered information that is both encouraging and discouraging. It is encouraging to know that we have such a great opportunity in front of us, but discouraging to know that many people are living unaware of the overwhelming responsibility we have to carry out the Great Commission in Southern California. Consider a few of the relative and alarming statistics. The Southern California District is comprised of 9 counties in California and Nevada. The population within the counties is approximately 26 million souls. 2/3 of California's population lives in Southern California. This represents almost 8% of the U.S. population residing in an area of 250 by 350 miles. Southern California represents the melting pot of diverse cultures and nationalities. There are over 150 known languages spoken throughout Southern California and international connections throughout the world. The task of reaching 26 million souls in SoCal seems overwhelming and almost unattainable if we look at it through the natural eyes. However, Mark 10:27 tells us that things which are impossible with man are possible with God. Southern California District is home to 82 churches. 21 of those are home mission works. We are the 18th largest district of the UPCI out of 53 districts. The Southern California District is home to more than 180 ministers. The average district of the UPCI has 80 ministers, making Southern California District the 13th largest out of 53 districts. The 21 home missionary works established in our district represents the 3rd largest home missions district out of 53. But there is still a problem facing us. Currently, our society is faced with economic crisis, emotional stress, depression, anger, rage, and loss of identity, and even salvation. Many have asked the question, are we currently on pace to reach 26 million souls, and how long will it take to reach those 26 million souls at our current pace? I am glad you asked. If 82 of our churches in SoCal District divided the 26 million souls evenly, each church would be responsible for reaching approximately 317,000 people per church. Many of our churches are located in cities with a population of less than 100,000 and have less than a fraction of 1% in attendance each week. If we had one church for every 50,000 people, we would need to start 430 more churches immediately. This is a large task to undertake. But when things look impossible to man, they are the starting point for God to begin. I believe God will do more than we can ask or imagine when God is at the center of the mission. There is a revolutionary growth in the SoCal District, but only if we take radical actions to respond to this now. You can get directly involved by, number 1, giving to Christmas for Christ. Your CFC giving impacts the home missionaries' work in our district by providing training, support, and a positive network for our home mission pastors. It also provides grants to pay for facilities, equipment, and often offsets the income of our home mission pastors. CFC is our only source of funding that enables us to equip new works to get off the ground and start facilitating a church immediately. Last year, 49% of our district participated in giving to CFC. We must raise the bar. Number 2, become a friend, a prayer partner with a home missionary, and establish fellowship. Our home missionaries need to know that there is a support group behind them and that they are not alone in their attempt to carve out a new work in their city. Number 3, consider starting a daughter work in the next few months or sending a family to help start a work. Remember, we need to reach 26 million souls. Number 4, consider offering support services to our current home missionaries such as outreach teams, materials, revivals aimed at children, youth, and adult, also music and musicians. Finally, I think the local Apostolic Church can respond by taking action now, allocating our resources for the cause of reaching 26 million souls and radically changing the landscape of the SoCal District. Don't wait to get involved. The clock is ticking. Contact your SoCal Home Missions Department to get involved to reach 26 million souls. You can reach us by calling area code 951-795-2315 or visit our website at SoCalUPCI.org and click the Home Missions tab.